What's up everyone, thanks for checking out this Fallout 76 video. In this one I'm going to be going over the new legendary vendor that has just entered the game today. This has been a very anticipated update to come. We have known about the legendary mole miner to enter the game for quite some time now. And, well, she's officially here. I guess I should start out with how she exactly works. As you can see, when we go up to her inventory, we have a choice to get 1 stars, 2 stars, or 3 stars. And it'll be out of a random melee weapon or a random ranged weapon or the cheapest route, which is the legendary armor piece. That'll actually just cost us 60 script for a 3 star. And how we were able to purchase these is from her special currency, which is script. And how you get this is by taking your legendaries to a legendary exchange machine, which they're located outside of train stations. It's pretty convenient because where this new legendary mole miner is located at is at Berkeley Springs train station. You're going to get more script from getting rid of your 3 stars, of course, because, you know, after all, they are more valuable. Overall, the legendary vendor that goes by Myrmidgr, or however her name is pronounced, is a pretty unique idea. One thing that I noticed, though, that I was going to purchase just to see what I got and how it worked was Myrmidgr's mystery pick. As you can see, we got a preview of this in one of the inside of the vaults. At the moment, however, it's not in the game. I'm not exactly sure why. We may be introduced to this when Project Paradise comes out, which is going to be starting next week on the 21st. And I am extremely excited for this to come out. This is honestly what I have been waiting for the longest to see how it plays out. Because when I saw this in the trailer, I thought it was the coolest thing seeing a giant Mirelurk Queen in this cavern that I've never seen before in Fallout 76. We're going to be introduced to this cavern that we saw in the trailer. It's actually an oasis. It's a whole underground biome underneath Arktos Pharma, which is going to be pretty freaking sweet. There's going to be a lot of teamwork involved according to what I was reading in the inside of the vault today. It seems like the levels in there are going to be over 50, and it was saying in the inside of the vault that every veteran player will find it smart to form a team to go through these underground biomes that we're about to be experiencing in Project Paradise. A hidden oasis underneath the ground that we are walking. That is freaking sweet. So anyways, enough about that news. Back to the legendary vendor. Yeah, the mystery pick isn't available at the moment. Once again, I'm not exactly sure when that's going to come available. But something else I thought was pretty unique that you all might want to know is that the legendary vendor is going to be moving locations, it seems. In case you don't know, there were some data mine files talking about different locations that it'll be located at. As you can see, here are apparently the codes. I did not data mine this information. I'm just passing the information more along to the community. This was a Reddit post from a Reddit user that goes by the Gemini. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. I cover quite a bit of information that he creates because he has some insight on some juicy information. I'm not exactly sure how he does it all, but it's awesome. He is providing this kind of information for us to know what to expect in the future, which gets the community, I believe, even more excited. I mean, it makes me even more excited to know that this is probably going to be happening. Because as you see, here are the codes. The first one starts off with the legendary vendor marker to be at Berkeley Springs. And then below that, it says the Winding Path. And then below that, it says Point Pleasant. And then it goes to Nagra Town, Top of the World, Watoga, Wavy Willards, the Monorail Elevator, and New River Gorge. I'm not exactly sure if there's going to be any more locations that this new legendary vendor will spawn at, but it seems like she'll be moving, which, I mean, it makes sense. After all, she is a mole miner. She can dig underground to travel. And not to mention, it looks like underneath Berkeley Springs train station, she traveled here from underground. So it'll be interesting to see when she does move locations if there's another area where it looks like, you know, she came up from underground. Then we'll know for sure that's how she's getting around the map. But yeah, so I mean, that's some interesting insight to know. Once again, thanks for the Gemini for sharing that insight with us. But it isn't all rainbows and sunshines. There is quite a bit of negativity passing around this legendary vendor as well. And I'll be touching base with the complaints. Hopefully Bethesda will be able to fix these complaints faster by me helping pass around your all's voice. I haven't exactly experienced these problems that some of you may be having, but it seems like a lot of players are experiencing the same problems, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over them in this video. So it seems like the first complaint is a wood armor bug that's happening. If you manage to get a 3-star wood armor piece from the purveyor, under certain circumstances it can actually change to a 1-star. And it seems like it will always happen if you trade. So this person states to just go exchange it immediately for script, or you're going to be missing out at the moment. Hopefully Bethesda will be able to fix these problems sooner than later. Now, it also seems like it's not only happening to wood armor pieces. This Reddit user stated that he first had a 2-star legendary weapon, but when he logged out and then logged back in, it wound up being a 1-star. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. It doesn't seem like it's only happening when you're trading with others. And there was actually another Reddit post to further this proof of this happening to players. As you can see, this person made a post saying disappearing stars on Purveyor legendaries. Basically, he had a 2-star Savage Assaultron head within this post that he was mentioning, and when he logged out and logged back in, it was only a 1-star. So a lot of players' scripts were wasted from this new legendary vendor that was implemented into the game. I'm not exactly sure if Bethesda is going to give players free script now that this happened. I don't know how exactly they're going to play this out. All I know is it seems like there were a lot of players that wasted their script. That's just the post that I showed y'all. Within the comments of those posts, there were even more players complaining about what they've lost. But yeah, I mean, that seems to be the major problem that's actually happening right now with this legendary vendor. And not to mention, there is a lot of repeated loots. I didn't get much good out of it. I mean, after all, it is a gamble, but I mean, I didn't get literally nothing out of it. And I spent a lot, like about 1,000 script. But you know, after all, it is a gamble. I'm sure some of you have probably gotten something good from this. I would like to know what you all have gotten that's good, not just bad, because all I have experienced from getting from the Purveyor has been pretty bad. I mean, I'm being a little ungrateful saying that because I know all 3 stars are somewhat decent, but I'm just saying, like, these 3 stars that I'm getting, their effects just don't go hand in hand together. But to wrap up this video over legendary vendor, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all what I got from turning in my script that I managed to collect. Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, as you guys saw, they were incredible. But yeah, I'm out here, everybody. Thanks for taking the time watching and listening. Until next time, peace.